All right, and we're back. So I wanted to know a little bit, like, what is some of your favorite artists and your favorite beat makers? Like, what are your top 5 beat makers, top 5 artists?
Ooh. Okay, let's see. I'll start with my top 5 beat makers. Top 5. First one, it's got to be Wonder Girl. Yeah, she's a Canadian beat maker. She has a real dark feel. Yeah, I have been listening to her for a minute now since I first started really.
Right.
And I took a lot of her styles and put it, integrated in my own style. I like, her dark synths, her dark bass and stuff like that. I don't know, I just like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Number 2 has got to be Zaytoven. The reason I picked Zaytoven because he's from the church. Yeah. I be at church, I play drums at church. Yeah, and he likes a very natural sound. He plays the keys and stuff like that. And I also try to integrate a natural sound, because I feel like nowadays it's so easy to just go in and program something, and it's like a lot of the human feel in music is lost. And I think it's important to have a natural human feel.
I like how you said that, the human feel. Like, that makes me want to, like, when I created mine, like, album, bro, I really want to, like, have live instrumentation and things like that. Like, experiment. That's something that I haven't, like, tried. I watched, like, J. Cole, when I watched him make his album, he has, like, the violinists and stuff like that. Like, I feel like that would be, like, the next step. You could really feel those real instruments and shit like that.
Yeah. And then I say number 3 might be Murder Beats. Okay. I just like his energy. Yeah. He just got a type of energy to his beats.
Songs,
yeah. 4 is Kenny Beats.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. He just got a nice bounce to it because he comes from EDM. So EDM, got that dance feel and stuff like that, and he makes very unique beats.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Kenny the fool though.
Yeah.
You see his Twitch? You watch him on Twitch?
Yeah, Kenny's stupid, dude. Kenny is stupid,
he's
bro.
got that show, don't he? That he has artists come in and they do like the freestyle.
I mess with that hard. Yeah, because he be having all types of artists in there.
You ever thought about doing some? You ever thought about doing some shit like that?
I thought about it. For real.
Yo, I'll produce it. Yo, I love producing shows.
That'd
be dope. That'd be dope. We have artists just come in and then you just make a beat for them on the fly and then they just. Yeah, that would be dope. We should do some shit like that, Kirk.
That's tough. Yeah.
But so what are like some of the?
I
was about to say he didn't even get to all yet.
Let's see. I don't know if I got a number 5. I think off the top, if I had to choose, number 5 would be Wheezy.
Wheezy out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just like Gunna and YSL. All of them. So I just like that type of sound. And then onto my artists, I think number 1 gotta be Young Thug.
Okay.
I like all YSL.
Yeah.
I like Young Thug. And Gunna's gotta be number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3, it's gotta be Travis Scott.
Okay.
I like his dark sound.
Yeah.
Shoot, I think that's really it. I don't really have number 4 or 5.
Got you.
Just Gunna, Thug, Travis Scott.
So you like that swag rap type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I don't even produce music like that.
That's what I was gonna ask you. So like, what type of beats you think you mostly make?
I can't really put myself in a category.
Same here.
Yeah, I feel like the type of beats I make, and I don't even mean to say this, to be like cocky, but I just I feel like my beats are in a whole another lane. Because I like to integrate a bunch of styles that I like listening to, like listen to EDM, gospel music, jazz, and it's like when you throw all those things together, it makes something crazy. So that's just
And music is it's a creative thing, so it's really, you shouldn't even have like a box or anything to place yourself in.
Yeah.
Just kind of just go with it, create it, and then whatever it falls under for real.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the things that you've had to, like the ups and downs you've had to go through with making beats and being a beat maker?
Definitely number 1 is just like, not necessarily motivation, but just beat block. It's like, sometimes I'll be like, I want to go make a beat. I go and try to make a beat, and it's just like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. And
sometimes that can go on for weeks, even months, and it's like, it can be kind of tiring and depressing sometimes, because it's like, man, this is, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Why can't I create right now?
Right.
But I think lately or recently, I kind of realized like it's natural. Everybody goes through stuff like that, even in any other career field or anything like that. It's just, that's just how we are. We're human.
Yep.
So I kind of use that time to just sit and reflect and do other things and try out new things. Like I had really been working on my mixing and mastering, for engineering.
Yep.
And that's just what I found, actually helped me during that process to find motivation back to keep making beats and stuff. Yeah. And then talking to new artists and stuff like that. So I think when things like that happen, when you have those downfalls, you can always find something else to do to help you bring yourself back up.
Yeah. So, yeah, one thing I say you have going for yourself, bro, is you're a real good person. I can tell. So like, it's easy to talk to you, easy to reach out to, and being in this world that we're in, like that always sticks out with people. Like, always sticks out with me because a lot of people are assholes.
Oh yeah,
like a lot of people, like if I would have like reached out to somebody for the podcast, most of the time they're like, oh,
what you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? And then if I ever like most of the time the artists we want to have songs and stuff, I'll normally charge them like a couple dollars or whatever.
Right.
I've had why do I gotta pay for your podcast? Be paying for me? And I'm like, yo, you only got 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like I get it, but at the same time, you know, we paying for the lights and to actually put your music and put you on a platform.
Yeah.
And all these other platforms are charging like over $100 easily.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So for us to make the price point at like 20, it's really just to put back in the promotion so you know the artists can get stuff. But I mean, a lot of the people are real assholes, arrogant. So to have that good personality, bro, that'll take you a long way when you can be able to work with a bunch of different people and take yourself away from it. Because, like, of course, we all want money and things like that, but some things you gotta do just for the relationships. You know what I'm saying? I know you and Take, I think, which y'all just ended up just linking and just working.
Yeah, that's
Same
it.
thing with OZ, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, those relationships come a long way because now you end up meeting someone else. Like, I came along, Eddie introduced you to Take. All these people come along from just these relationships. You never know who you meet. And now you and Crook connect. You never know what y'all gonna create. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all might make the next hit for a little baby or some shit. You never know. Like, so definitely, man. I would say keep that up for sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
No problem. So Crook, you're here now, man. I know you got some questions, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got some questions.
Why is Crook on the spot? Crook don't like this.
Cause look, Crook is here, man. So I decided I think that Crook should definitely. Crook, you haven't been on the show in so long, man. How was the last time you been on the show?
Episode 61.
That was like 20-something episodes ago.
A year ago, yeah.
Yeah, a whole year ago, bro. So I know it's something you want to tell the people.
Yeah, not really. Stay tuned.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, just working on my little radio station and this and then I'll probably link up with Bless maybe a month, next month for the movie. So.
Yep. Shout out to Bless. He got the movie coming. Crook part. They're part of the soundtrack and stuff. What's the name of the movie?
Sessions.
The
Sessions. So, a horror movie on Netflix coming soon.
Yep. They finally making it big. Will Bless say they can't stop us now?
The latest crazy behind, and I don't know why.
Man,
I'm interested in with Bless.
How did that even come about, yo? Like, how did the whole thing with the movie come about?
His uncle does music out in Connecticut and has his own TV station, online TV station, whatever. But he's also like his best friend is a director, and he was, pitching the movie and got the money for it and stuff, and they left him and somebody else in charge of, getting the people to do the music. Yeah. So he thought of us, and he gave us a script and like how to match the music and stuff, and one we just made it onto the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, but cool thing about it is like when he told me we got the part in the movie, Bless, he's all energy and just all over the place. So he just ecstatic, up and down, up and down, up and down. I was like, okay. No, because things like that, it wouldn't really excite me. But what got me hooked was like the person that was actually in charge of the music, the supervisor, because his uncle was just the assistant.
Yeah.
So the person that finally, was like, they gave it like the final okay, was like, he's an original member of the Cold Crush Brothers. So that's what like got me all hyped up. It's like somebody that created an unknown genre of hip hop.
He likes you.
Yeah, like my songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's big news.
That was cool. That was cool. Cool moment.
Yeah, that's big news. So like you're in March, you're probably about to hit the road and be leaving and whatnot, going to Atlanta, going to different places.
So they just did. They're still in pre-production, so they're meeting up because they had to replace 2 actors because they ain't sending any music for the soundtrack, so they were gone.
Yeah.
So they had to get 2 new actors to play the lead. Okay. One's the lead, and the other one's with Bless, like supporting actors.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So so I'll take the plot real quick. So the plot's like basically like 3 friends made it from Harlem, and one actually made it all the way in the music industry, and they come to get their dues and try to get put on and stuff, and all this wild shit happens, and yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yo, that jump, it's gonna be tight, man, because even the fact that, you know, we've been doing this shit together for like 3-4 years now. It's been about 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3.
Yeah.
So and now to have some type of success, you know what I'm saying, it's like huge, yo. Like even going back to, and we've had many success going up. Like think about when we first hit the radio that one time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those little milestones.
Little victories.
Yep, little victories keep us going, man.
Yeah.
Definitely keep us going. Like, and Riddles, man, I can't wait to, like, I know this is our first time meeting, but I know pretty soon we're gonna end up working together. We're gonna have the same memories and things to like keep us going, because I know, like, with music and shit and doing like entertainment, it's hard. It's hard to like keep the energy and keep going, because it's real easy to get discouraged. Like, have you ever been like real discouraged to the point you wanted to like quit?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
It just happens all the time, you know.
I'm glad you said like that. That's literally how it is.
Yeah, it's like you just gotta keep going though, man. Because it's like, you know, you get to a certain point, you know, it's like, this is what I'm meant to do.
Yep.
So I just gotta find a way to push through it. You push through it, it's like, all right, I'm good again. Let's keep going.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, mine was like 30 minutes ago.
Man, you every other day, man.
Cause you know it's like when shit be like going off, right? You're like, you get so, you're like, damn, man, I shouldn't even do it. But then it's like you gotta just keep on going, find a solution, find a solution. Can't do it here, gotta go to the next place. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, why am I doing this, man? I'll go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Even like I used to work at FedEx, so like a lot of times I used to go to work and drive. I used to have a delivery out like Kinsale and Hague, Virginia, like all the way out there. So I'd drive, get off work around 6 something. I call Crick's house all night, go home or leave from there to go to work and just do it all over again. But at those times were so important for me because I had to. Crick will tell you, when I first linked up with him, I was still getting used to actually rapping and actually making songs and stuff. So all those times of grinding, like, I had to, because it was the only way I was going to learn how to even be on the track. Like, I thought, remember the other day when we was working with Maddie? And we were telling him to like enunciate his words and shit. I had a flashback because I was like, yo, those are all the things I used to have to work on all the time. That Brandon be like, yo, gotta say it again, gotta speak up, gotta enunciate your words, like, and it'd be little things, man. Like, I remember making songs and not feeling like, I'm my biggest critic, I would say. Like, I remember making a bunch of songs and not feeling like I like the songs. So it gets real discouraging after a while. Like, have you ever, like, when you first started making beats and maybe you wasn't, like, feeling your beats, like, what kept you going to make it to the perfect to your ability?
I gotta, honestly, for me, it was the opposite. It's like, when I first started, I was just like, I love this stuff. But now it's like, when I'm, you know, improving and stuff and learning new things, it's like, like, damn, my beat's trash. But it's really not. But it's like, you know, I guess the more that I learn, it's like I'm realizing, oh, I could be doing this better.
Right.
And I think what keeps me going is just the fact that it's like I can always learn something new. And I just gotta, you know, the more I make beats, the more I get better. I just know that I'm gonna just keep getting better no matter what, even if I don't like it. Because I mean, like I said, you just gotta keep making, even if it's trash. It's like you just keep making it until you find something good.
Until you find it.
And then it's like you kind of find a new style. You know, you like doing, you know, you just learn new things on the way. So I think just learning and just seeing
like, as an artist and a producer, you probably gotta really go through some trial and error where you're not, like, as an artist, you're maybe not putting out music, but you're just recording, just making song after song, as a beat maker, just making beat after beat.
Right.
When did you feel comfortable to basically tell yourself, like, I'm gonna sell beats online, this is my price, and this is what I'm gonna stick to?
I think I'm not really sure when it hit me, you know, when I realized it, but I think it was something that I had been thinking about for a while, you know. And then it was kind of, I think it was just kind of one day I was like, I'm gonna just start selling my beats, you know, type thing. Because I think I had already made an Instagram. When that's when I was posting on SoundCloud, and then I found out what BeatStars was.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna just start putting my beats on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel you. I definitely feel you on that, because I know a lot of beat makers, even like as an artist, like sometimes we don't necessarily know like when is it time for us to make a price for ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like as an artist, it's features. So like when is it a good time to charge for features? I know some beat makers probably have the, you know, where like, how do you decide if an artist, you want to just work with an artist, you just want to just exclusively work with that person and maybe not charge them for beats? And how do you make the decision of person that you're going to charge for beats?
For me, it's the relationship. It's, you got to build a relationship with the person. You know what I'm saying? Someone that I'll just charge for a beat is someone that will just go on my beat page and just buy it, and I might not even talk to them. You know, because most of the people who purchase beats for me on my beat page, I've tried to reach out to them. I've gotten nothing back. But the people that I give, you know, beats for free, and I'll be like, yo, let's lock in. Let me send you some stuff. It's like those are real cool people. We, you know what I'm saying? I could see like ourselves bonding, you know, in the future and stuff like that type thing. So it for me, it's just a relationship, you know, like, So
as a beat maker, do you think that it's important to give out some free beats, give out free packs and things like that?
Yeah, for real, you got to.
You have to just starting out, They'll tell you straight up, like, you got to, just to get your name out there. And whatnot. So,
and build relationships and stuff.
And once you get that going, then,
I have a couple young guys I'm trying to, young producer that I'm trying to work with, and
you don't like them.
I'm trying to get him to understand some of the things, like when you first starting out, because it's the same thing. It's like I wouldn't charge for a feature because, you know, I'm nobody, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to work your way up there.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
It's somebody it's one of Maddie and their friends.
Okay.
I haven't even met this dude yet, but just talking to Maddie and them, telling them, like, because they're like, he wants to pay, you know, charge for his beats and stuff, and I'm like, you know, maybe he should start off just getting his, you know, he's 16, so just like get your name up there, and then eventually, you know, you never know who you're gonna come across, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if I'm not mistaken, like when you're up there, Gunner and them guys, when they mess with Metro Boomin, are they charging for those beats, or are they just in the studio making hits, and then when the hit comes in, they get the royalties? Like, how does it work?
I think it, I guess it depends on the way they've set it up for themselves, but if it's someone you can trust, you know, someone that you've been making music with for a while, at that point it's like, let's just come to the studio, let's cook up, you know what I'm saying, and we get it out there, and then we handle it.
They'll get it on the back end or something.
It's not, you know, it probably ain't something too serious to them at that point.
Back end publishing.
Those are like for me those are like the best relationships, like, because you're able to, you trust this person. You're like, you know, we're going to be working together anyway. So it's like, we're in this, of course our common goal is because we want to feed our families and stuff, but we want to create the best music possible, able to do that, you know, being able to do that. And sometimes when you take away the money aspect and just kind of just have the relationship be the relationship, like me and Crook, man, like everything's been about the music since day one, you know what I'm saying? So I think everything we make, it sounds like that. Like, it just sounds the comfortability. Like, I trust him when he says, he trusts me what I say, and we just work together. Like, that's all. Same thing with Take. Like, we just finished up an album where he produced the whole thing. And like, just listening to it, I'm like, man, like, it took us a year to make it, but like, even from the songs where we're like, okay, this is the intro. Like, our relationship is so good beyond music. It makes the music just so synchronized.
Exactly.
You know
because y'all can actually vibe and just
exactly.
have fun. It's like that's the whole thing. I mean, it could be about the music, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're human. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build that relationship, you know, with the people you're working with. To really just feel it out. You know?
Exactly. So, like, it'd be the best times when you're just chilling in the studio and then you just come up with a song idea just from just conversating about random shit. You know?
That's the best. That's the way the best stuff is made, for real.
All right, let's get into the next song and then we'll get into the next segment.